What's up, Fresh Baked? Hello. Do 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 do. Baby shark. Hello, Jungle Cruiser. Halloween boop boop doop boop boop doo 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 doo. It's raining in Oregon. How lucky are you? Regina Layton, what do you get for like number 2? I want to get involved in this. Hi, Linan. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our live stream. Welcome to the Fresh Bake Studios. Joshua Tree, OC or OG. I know I've heard of a Joshua Tree. What is there? Is there anything fun to do there besides like the actual, park? Is it? Do you call it a park, a national park, or whatever? I've always wondered what it was like to be in Joshua Tree. Okay, before we get going, actually, let me set up. So what's happening today? I didn't want to do a regular live stream tonight, with super chats and all that stuff. I was actually thinking about turning it off, but for obvious reasons, huge tragedy in Uvalde. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, Uvalde. And I thought, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and turn it on. If you feel compelled to do a super chat, we're gonna have a regular conversation today, regular Disney talk. But if you feel compelled to have a super chat today, know that I'm going to be sending everything that we get today. Uvalde. Okay, thank you. Know that all the super chat revenue generated today is going to go to the families of the Uvalde incident, the tragedy. I've managed to GoFundMe has a list of verified donations. Thank you very much to Jungle Cruiser for the $100 gift. Here is some money for the victims. Also, have you heard about the new Winnie the Pooh? Jungle Cruiser, yes, I have heard about that. It looks terrible. Excuse me. Dee Dee, yes. If you want to go to PayPal, you can do that because YouTube does take their cut. We have a PayPal account, freshbakedisney@gmail.com. Know that though, okay, so that's another part. YouTube does take their cut, but I'm going to cover that 30%. So if, let's say in the case of, where'd it go? Jungle Cruiser's $100 gift, I'm only, YouTube will take their 30, but I'm going to replace that 30. Uvalde is going to get that whole 100. I'm going to cover the other 30 for that. Thank you to Andy Moray for the $5 gift. You make our lives great. Well, thank you, Andy. I appreciate you saying that. But yeah, so if you'd rather go to PayPal, by all means, all that's going to go to Uvalde as well. I hope I'm saying that right. That doesn't sound right, but I don't know. Excuse me. It's a little parchy today, so I made myself a ginger ale. I hope you don't mind. I know, I need to get Venmo, huh? I do need to get Venmo. That's like the one thing I don't have. Okay, so other ground rules. So know that. Okay, so if you've already contributed to the victims' families, etc., then don't feel compelled to do anything here. Don't, as a matter of fact, because I want to make sure that if you've already done your thing, then you don't have to do it here. So know that as well. Also, I'm not going to engage. I'm not going to engage in any political conversation myself. I don't want. If you want to express yourself, by all means, go ahead and express yourself in the comment section. Ask me a question. Thank you much to Sonia Guerrero for the $5 gift. Thank you for being awesome, and thank you to Jeffy the Adventurer for the $5 gift. Is your avatar Justin? Hey David, have you heard of the soft opening of Blue Bayou on the 28th? Yes, I have. I don't think we're going to go because we've already got other plans, so we won't be able to do that. Adrian Gomez, give the $20. Thank you very much. Thank you, Fresh Bake, for doing this. Our pleasure. So yeah, if you want to express yourself, I'm not going to limit any conversation about what happened. just know that I'm not going to engage in any kind of political. You can have your feelings. I'm going to let everybody say what they want to say. If you want to converse amongst yourselves, by all means, just don't get personal. That's all I'm asking. Keep it civil, and we'll do all that. But that's it. Thank you to God. You guys have already got me busy. Chad H, gift of $5. Thank you very much. Toby Jones, gift of $20. Thank you. Thank you for doing what you do. Are you attending any of the Star Wars Celebration events? I'm going Sunday. That's the only day. That's the only day that I'm going to go. When I bought the tickets 100 years ago, back in 2019, I think it was, I could not get the 4-day pass. I couldn't get the season pass. I could only get the individual Saturday and Sunday, and then I can't go Sunday, obviously, or Saturday because of Fantasmic. Thank you to Aaron McCullough for the $5 gift. So I'm only going to get to go to Sunday. I already feel like I'm missing everything. I feel like I'm missing everything. So much happened already today, and I've got so much FOMO. It's been killing me all day watching the news come out of there, out of Celebration. So those of you who are just joining us, just in case the title of the live stream is not clear, any Patreon or any super chats that we earn today are going to be donated to the families of the Uvalde tragedy. Marty McFly says racers being down indefinitely is going to really affect the DCA wait times. You bet it is. That's bad. That's bad for DCA. I've got some thoughts on DCA because I've heard some things. I've heard some people on the inside who give me a little bit of updates. I got to formulate what might happen there. But this is not going to be just a weekend thing, I don't think. Kathy L, get the $50. Thank you very much. For the Angels, from an elementary school teacher. Kathy, I got to say, God bless those teachers, man. The one teacher whose husband died. Oh my God. When I heard what happened today, the Garcias, I think, was it the Garcias? A broken heart, literally a broken heart. I don't know how anybody. Liz and I were talking yesterday for the first time. Do we homeschool Sophie? I don't know, man. I don't know. But those teachers, man. Okay. Jungle Cruiser gifted $10. Thank you very much. How will Disney manage the crowds for Fantasmic if there's no virtual queue? It will be a thing of nightmares. Well, it's not a nightmare in the sense that we've lived it in reality. It was a waking nightmare back, pre FastPass days. The FastPass situation with Fantasmic is fairly new. I want to say 2018, 2017, 2018 is when they turned on FastPass, but before that, it was literal standby for the whole thing. I hated it. Because if you wanted to sit there in the middle, you had to sit there for a couple hours at least. And tomorrow or Saturday is going to be terrible. There's going to be so much demand for that show on Saturday that if they go standby, I can see them going standby a month from now maybe, but not Saturday. Not Saturday. My God. Is Disney politics okay? Yeah, I guess. But like I said, just keep it civil, and I probably will not engage. I'm not going to get in a back and forth with anybody because that's just something I don't do. I don't want to get in back and forth. I don't want to, because there's no. People just want to win those arguments, and I mean, I'll listen. I'll listen, but my opinions aren't going to be the same as yours. So, and there's nothing we can do about it. There's literally nothing we can do about it. So I'm just going to let everybody have their free speech and then move along. Keelan Clancy, gifted $10. Thank you very much for the families. I appreciate you, Keelan. Thank you to Dean Moore for the $10 gift. And thank you to Jared. Okay, here we go. Grushinsky for the $25 gift. Jared, how'd I do? Grushinsky. Is it a shuh? I feel like that should be a shuh. True Dark Jedi, do you plan to do Galactic Star Cruiser? Not anytime soon, no. I have a healthy respect for my bottom line. I have a healthy respect for being prudent, fiscally prudent. I mean, I do okay, and I'm not hurting or anything like that, but I don't just blow money. So I just can't find a way I gotta find a way to hate $6,000 or $3,000 or whatever that number is. I guess six, maybe. I don't know. Evan Layton gifted $120 for the families. So 100 for the families, 20 for you. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Evan. That's very kind of you. I appreciate you. Yeah, Gabe, they have that, but I'm not sure. I kind of just, I'm winging it. So maybe in the future I might do that. I looked at that once before, and I can't remember what my reasoning was for not doing that, but there was a good reason, and I can't remember it. The Zacharoni get the $5. This tragedy is horrible. I wish I could donate more. May the 21 victims rest in peace. Their lives were cut too short. True that. Just when I think about the before and the after, it just breaks my heart. For some reason, it's like, why children? You know what I mean? Why children? I thought that, I first heard that, I'm like, no, it wasn't. No, he meant high school. They meant high school. They didn't mean elementary school, right? They misspoke. Thank you to Dean Moore for the $10 gift. Appreciate it. Is that the one I missed? I think it is. Dean Moore, Jared, Keelan, Jungle Cruiser, Kathy L. Yeah, I think I got it. Okay. Thank you to Kenny Ryman for the $3 gift. The media don't care. They care about ratings. Well, it's not. There's lots of not caring going on around there, Kenny. It's not just the media. There's lots of people not caring. Right now, no, they're not doing fireworks during the week. Only on the weekends right now. But I think when summer gets here, they'll do them every day. Tiffany Parker, gift of $10. Do you know when fireworks are starting on the weekdays? Probably during the summer, yeah. About the incident, our hearts grieved when we heard we have 4 of our own from 4 years to 10 years because of our world we homeschool. I mean, that's a thing. Homeschool is... I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't have the time, patience, or inclination. I don't know how. I don't know how people homeschool. I honestly don't. Anna gets the $10. I don't trust myself to homeschool. I don't feel like I'm smart enough or capable enough to do that. Anna gets the $10. Thank you very much, Anna. Michael Swale, have you heard anything on Disneyland Magic Keys, and will they start selling the Dream Keys? And I've not heard anything on that. Although somebody did point to me, I kind of forgot about this, but somebody did a screenshot of the Magic Key page right now, and the Magic Key page on the website shows that the renewal policy. So if they're putting that on the website, then that means that you can renew, right? Homeschooling is easier than you think. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I suppose. Oh, there you go. Nick has said that fireworks start weekly after Memorial Day weekend. So there you go. That's Monday, right? Isn't Memorial Day this weekend? This Monday? AC's off. The renewal policy has since been removed. I was just about to look it up. Scott LB gets the $25. Thank you. Great that you're doing this, Dave. Wish you and your family the best. Thank you very much, Scott. Thank you for doing this. Well, that's the one, James Acosta. Homeschool doesn't give kids the social skills they need. That's the one thing I'm worried about, is that I definitely want Sophia to have social interaction. Where do you get that? How do you replace that? And by the way, homeschooling doesn't solve the problem with supermarkets and churches, where the other 2 shootings recently were. So do we also I guess we can home shop and we can home pray, which is definitely a thing, but now you're not leaving the house. Now we're afraid to leave the house. So I don't know where to go with that, CVC Junior 13 gets the $10. Thank you very much. And $20 from Shuggy Glazed, thank you so much. Sadness, thanks for doing this. Sure. It's our pleasure. Missy, are you homeschool? Yeah, it would be recess at my house, right? Giselle Rios skipped the $5 for all those families going through this tragedy. Thank you, Giselle. Okay, filmmaker says kids can get social skills from outside activities like sports and scouting, but are we not afraid of that either? Those are, I mean, do we feel Gruzinski? So it's not Shinsky, it's Gruzinski. Okay, got it. So the C is pure silent. Okay. I'm not saying this to say anything is right or wrong. I'm just devil's advocate. Like I'm trying to understand. That's all. Cody. Uh, well, here we are anyway, guys, I guess, right? But does you guys do we have any more Disneyland discussion? I'm trying to keep things as lighthearted as possible. David Erickson for mayor of Anaheim. You know what? I thought about it, but then I'd get corrupt. Wouldn't I just? Doesn't it seem like the case? Like you become a politician and everything starts to get corrupt, right? I'm afraid I'm going to lose my soul. Do you think they're going to take Johnny Depp out of Pirates? I do not know. Have you heard about the horror film based on Winnie the Pooh? Yes, I have, James. I'm terrified of that, and not of the movie, but of the idea of doing it. I don't like it at all. I am upset. I'm actually legitimately upset that they have taken a symbol of pure goodness. Winnie the Pooh is pure goodness. There is nothing. What's the word I'm looking for? Uh, he's just all good. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to Winnie the Pooh? Why? Why? Can't you just leave him alone? You know, fine. Public domain. Okay, go and do what you like. Make a Winnie the Pooh movie, but why do you have to make a horror film and make him look like you did? I'm so angry about that. He's just pure, man. I do not think that Radiator Springs Racers will be back this weekend. No. I wouldn't go so far, Angelica, to say that it should be sacred. I just think do the right thing, like in your mind. Like Winnie the Pooh doesn't deserve that. You know what I mean? He just doesn't. Winnie the Pooh has earned respect. Winnie the Pooh has earned respect. Marissa Jones gifted $10. Thank you for always bringing such joy and positivity to our lives, especially during these times, counting down the days until my family returns to Disneyland in December. Ooh. Disneyland in December, yes. CVCJR, they did the same thing with Banana Splits. Yeah, so they made a horror movie about that as well. What was that about? I saw that and I'm like, no, thank you. Yeah, Disney Tours, he doesn't look right. He just, the CGI or whatever just looks wrong. He doesn't look anything like Winnie the Pooh. Maybe that's by intent. Jim Germain, how long can you record? Where'd it go? Before the copyright. They have gotten it down to like 5 or 6 seconds. That YouTube can spot or track or identify a song in 5 or 6 seconds. Any advice for going to Disneyland on grad nights? It's much quieter in the evening because they're over at DCA. Stay in Disneyland. Don't go to DCA. DCA is bonkers. But it's much quieter in the evening. But otherwise, be prepared. There's no shortcut to that. I was there last Saturday. Was it last Saturday? I think it was last Saturday. It was bonkers during the day. It was bonkers. $2 from the PSA guy. Thank you. Was at Park City and saw Josh and tons of execs. Really? Josh in the parks. All right. What? No, I don't think I remember the Bonkers cartoon. Refresh my memory. Oh my God, did you guys see that? Yeah, Disney Torres says Sophie swimming the other day was awesome. Cute. I guess, yeah, Liz posted that on her Instagram, right? Oh my God, it was like the first day of school. It was the first time that Sophie was being taught anything, like giving direction by somebody else besides her parents. It was really interesting. She did great. She did really, really well. She doesn't know how to hold her breath yet, but we're, in the next couple of sessions, she'll probably learn how to hold her breath. Cornnut, 420, get to $5. Wondering if the only way to watch Fantasmic from Riverbell is to pay for the extra dining package. Yes. I was going to make a reservation for 8 p.m. Yes. Well, no, I take that back. From the Riverbell, the seats that you get for the Riverbell dining package aren't at the Riverbell. They're actually, in the proper seating area, if I understand correctly. Nick, you're here. You can confirm that for me. So if you have just a regular reservation at 8:30 at the table, you can see the show. But they're probably going to bust you out of that table. They're not going to. Well, then again, it's only like a 20-minute show, so you can probably see the whole thing. Tiffany Parker, get the $10. Thank you. I honestly feel that Disney has lost Walt's vision. Walt would be so upset if he saw what the executives are doing, creating and imposing ideas that aren't even necessary. I have to say that I don't think he would agree with a lot of what they're doing. That's true. Just FYI, let me remind you guys, in case the title of the live stream is not evident, any super chats given today are going to be going to the families of the Uvalde tragedy, including the 30% that YouTube takes. I'll be covering that myself. So whatever the total number is today, that's what's going to Uvalde. I have identified a few verified like GoFundMe accounts that I'm gonna spread it out, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do, actually. I don't know how it's gonna go. There's one for the entire school. There's individual ones for families, etc., including the teacher and her whose husband passed away today. So I don't know, but just FYI on that. So if you've already donated to Uvalde, don't feel like you want to do it today, but if you do feel compelled to make a donation, a super chat today, just know that that's where it's going. This is not going to Fresh Bake today. Jungle Cruiser, get to $5. Any thoughts on the 35th anniversary of Star Tours and the new merch? I haven't seen it. I heard about it, but I haven't looked at it yet. So I don't have any opinions of it. Not a fan of the ride though. Kristen Bishop gifted $50. Thank you, Kristen. I'm a third grade teacher in California. My heart breaks for Uvalde, Texas. Every teacher you know has a plan for an active shooter on campus and thinks about the safety of their students every day. That just kills me that you have to do that. That you have to have a plan for that. That's on your mind. And those poor innocents. The innocents. All they want to do is learn and play. We're going to put that in their head. Here's Nick. Dining package has a very small section of tables for the upgraded package tables near Pirate Side. Limited outside seating otherwise. Regular restaurant reservation will get you viewing along the water. There you go. Greg Raby, get the $20. Thank you very much, Greg. Howdy, David, he says. Thank you, Greg. Very kind. CVCGR, you're covering the 30%. Be careful, we could make you go broke. We're all in this together, CVC. We're all in this together. That's funny though. PSA guy, get the $2. Thank you. Heard they're having a Fantasmic exec night. Well, they're supposed to be doing a cast member preview tomorrow. Are you doing any of the Star Wars Celebration things? I'm gonna be there Sunday. Whatever's happening Sunday, I have no plan. I don't even think I'm gonna vlog from it because I'm gonna be there at the end of it. So I'm just going to go and soak up the atmosphere, basically. Fat Boy Cuts, get the $5. Change the world for the better. Thanks, Fresh Bake. Thank you, Fat Boy Cuts. Yeah, that's the thing I don't get, Cody, who says we live in an evil world. Too much hate. I don't get why we can't just. Why is it so hard to just think of others and be nice? I really don't understand it. I don't know why that's so hard for people to do. You don't have to agree, but there's no reason to pull a gun out. I don't agree with some people, but it doesn't. I don't know, man. I don't know. It bothers me. Christopher gifted $5. Thank you very much. It's a cool avatar, Christopher. The Anaheim mayor scandal is super depressing. Disneyland Resort is likely screwed for years to come. Stay tuned for another piece. We're gonna do another video on that. Belinda Turnbow gifted $5. Thank you very much. Megan Trahan gifted $5. Thank you. Driving down from Oregon tomorrow. Hope to see you in the parks on Sunday. Walt 2526 gifted $100 to help with the 30%. Walt, I don't think you get it, Walt. I'm not getting any of that $100 you just did. Well, that doesn't go to me. Okay, that's going to Uvalde. All of it. Patrick Hay gifted $10. Thanks for doing this, David Freshbake. Thank you, Patrick. Michael Suji gifted $5. Thank you. Aloha, Freshbake family, or Ohana. Got my Fantasmic dining package at the Hungry Bear in July. Also, David, did you get my email, Ari the Grand Californian? Maybe not. I don't remember seeing one, Michael, so I might have missed it. I get a lot of emails, so sometimes stuff gets lost in the shuffle. So I'll look for it. Thank you to Diane Bloxham for the $20 gift. Thanks for all the great content, and I love the construction videos. Thank you very much, Diane. We had fun with this one today. Dee Williamson, get the $5. Thank you very much. Remember in 2020, when it was bad news after bad news. I do not miss those days. 18 days until my trip. Yeah, there was a lot of bad news. I remember that for sure. Let's see. PSA guy gets the $2. Thank you. Share your thoughts on the FBI Disneyland probe. Disneyland's not being probed, for one thing. They were named, they were mentioned, but the FBI investigation is around the mayor and the Anaheim Stadium's sale. Now, Disney is kind of found themselves caught up in it a little bit, but they're not being investigated. At least not yet. They haven't said anything to that effect yet. It's possible, because this is a federal investigation. You know, the FBI is a federal agency. It's possible that they might, if they've gotten word, if somebody has flipped on them per se, let's say, let's say that Harry decides to flip on somebody, he might try to give some juice on Disney. So they might have to deal with it, but they're going to survive all of this for sure. They're going to survive it all and think back to normal. Ryan, get the $20. Thank you. Prayers to those families. Much love to you and your family. Thank you, Ryan. Jenna Kitty, get the $5. She says, this is one of my first time watching you live. I just wish they could actually do more about guns and do it quick instead of avoiding the situation. Yeah, I agree, Jenna. I wish something could be done. It seems like there's a lot of, hand wringing, but not a lot of action. I don't know what that action is, but it's not happening. Roman Navarro gets the $10. Thank you very much. Here's for a better tomorrow. Word. Thank you to Ashley for the $20. Thank you so much for using your platform to help. It's the least we can do, Ashley. It's the least we can do. And thank you for your help. Darren says, David, have you and Liz thought of going back to Lamplight for a dinner date night, or just going in general? Also, types of food do they have? Well, I haven't been to Lamplight in a long, long time. We were thinking about it, but it's hard for us to get out together in the parks without Sophia. So when she's 100 years old, then maybe we'll do that. hang on, guys. I gotta do a little something. Thank you to Nick for the $5. Just noticed a lot more live bands at D come June. Really? Take it down Disney stage scheduled. Wonder if where'd it go? Wonder if the stage is getting demoed soon. I should hope so. What about any word on something like that happening in Tomorrowland at the Galactic Grill? Sorry guys, hang on, I'll be right there. Okay, where was I? Kenny Ryman, get the $2. Thank you very much. Keep Ninja and Sophia safe. I'll do my best, Kenny. I mean, Ninja is grown and on his own practically, so he's. I mean, I wish but Sophia, you know, golly, I would jump off a cliff, man, if anything ever happened to her. Fun times with Faye. Get the $5. Sadly, the husband of one of the teachers died today. I know, man. I think the 4 kids are mostly grown. They were together for 24 years, those two. So I'm hoping that the kids are, you know, mostly grown, teenage years at least. But man, that broke my heart. That broke my heart. PSA guy, get the $2. How will mayor scandal affect Disneyland Forward? I've got thoughts on that, but they're not good. Okay, sorry, catching up there. I was trying to see if I could figure out more on that magic key thing. Lou Muse, get the $20. Thank you very much. Thanks for this opportunity to donate while being entertained by you. I'm so mad, but this helps. I mean, I feel like that's all we can do. Like we can pray and we can, you know, think about it and we can say kind things to one another. But then that's really like, what else can we do? What else can we do? I don't know. And I'm legit asking. I'm looking for ideas. Thank you to Fun Times with Faye, who gets the $2. I believe youngest is 13, sadly. Ugh. John Collins, get the $20. Thank you very much, John. Thanks for doing this. Extra sadness picking up my son from his last day of kinder yesterday. Like, is the school open? Uvalde? Laura M, get the $5. Thank you very much. It's insane to me that places like schools are such a target. I don't understand that either. I have a newborn and it's worrisome. Also, how do you juggle all you do with a little one? Well, luckily, it takes 2. I've got a wife who's great with Sophie. You know, she spends all day with Sophie and handles all that stuff. So she picks up a lot of that. But I mean, I do my part as well. I am in charge of putting her to sleep every night. I do my share of diapers and all that stuff. And I even cooked dinner tonight, which I haven't done in a while, but I cooked dinner tonight. Bree Frank, get the $20. Thank you very much. My heart goes out to the victims and their families. Thank you for donating this money towards them. On a lighter note, I'm excited to be getting married at the Grand Californian next year. Bree, you're getting married at the ceremonies at Grand Californian. That must be a pretty penny for that. What did I make? Chicken with grilled pineapple and cucumber. I mean, not cucumber, zucchini, squash. Ryan, get the $5. Thank you. 4 days in the parks in December. I see you this time. I'm asking for a pick. Please do, Ryan. Yes. Do you think Genie Plus is worth it? Yeah, it's a good value for those who don't go to the park often. But if you're at the park all the time like me, we just don't ever get it. But if you're there once or twice a year, then yeah, it's worth it. Fun Times with Faye. Faye gifted $2. We need 40 billion on mental health and security. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of that. We need a lot more of that. Ann Wolf gifted $5. Thank you. Not sure if you've already answered this. Do you have any prediction as to when the upper tiers for Magic Key will return? No. I really thought they'd be back by now. I really do, or did. I thought we would at least have a renewal. That thing settled by now. I really thought so. Your guess is as good as mine at this point. I have not heard anything. I have. I've heard a few people, Disney CMs, etc., who given me their thoughts, but I haven't been able to vet anything to say, whether or not it's certainly true or not. Little homie, give the $20. Thank you. Over 500 watching. Reach into your pocket and give what you can. Thanks, David. Thank you, little homie. I appreciate you. Marty McFly, I think the Magic Key lawsuit mess timeline is up for renewals. Well, certainly that is the case, yes. It's the reason why we're not having those upper tier passes right now. But the thing is that we're getting a renewal period soon, so we need an answer. We get what's 40 days before August? I forget what day in August it was. Was it the 20th? So you got until July 20th, about 2 months to figure it out. They've got at most 2 months to figure it out. PSA guy get the $2. Thank you. Had to take my child to Disneyland today. Got on It's a Small World and cried. Valid response. Valid response, that. Crystal Taylor gifted $100. Thank you very much. Our hearts and prayers to all. Miss you guys. See you soon. Thank you very much, Crystal. We miss you guys. Oh, by the way, Crystal, I got you the 25th at DCA. Is that okay? 25th at DCA. Oh, who's in the park? Where's my phone? Is anybody in the park right now? I want to buy somebody a treat. Stay tuned, Willie, for our review of the fried green tomato sandwich. It's a couple months is my guess. That's how long that'll be here. Okay, so I think you're all set then for that weekend. I think I am trying to get. I think I need to get one more date for Liz, but that's it. Did somebody say they're in the park? I missed it. Oh, Walt 2526. You're in the park. Oh shoot. Where are you at, Walt? What would you like? Are you in Disneyland? You want a Dole Whip or some beignets or what? You want some Bengal barbecue? It has to be something that's on mobile. Yeah, I'm waiting for Oogie Boogie dates too, Marty. We should have those by now, I think. Don't you think? I feel like we should have had those already. Guys, we are doing so well tonight on this charity thing, on the fundraiser. We're doing so well. Thank you guys so much. Did he answer? 25, not yet, no. There it is. Adult. Now, Walt, is it just you? Are you by yourself, or are you with family? And is that a Dole Whip or a Dole Whip float? How much so far? $1,000. $1,000 so far. $1,050. Thank you to Brittany Woodard for the $50 gift. My heart breaks for those parents. Do you think Electrical Parade will run through the end of the year? It'll probably run up until the Halloween season. Okay, just him. And we're going to go to... I forgot. What's the... Tiki. There we go. Tiki Juice Bar. Dole Whip Float. Okay, by the way, it's 8:30. Walt, is that okay? 8:30? That's when your Dole Whip will be ready. Thank you to Maria Terneri for the $50 gift. Thank you, David, for supporting the families and for everything else you do. We love you, Liz and Fresh Bake. Thank you, Maria. Okay. Reviewing that order summary. Yeah, I know. Beignets sound pretty good right now. Okay. Dexter OC get to $25. Thank you very much. Hoping something changes. Voting for the last 40 years doesn't seem to have done anything. You still got to, Dexter. You still have to. Now more than ever. Now more than ever. Okay, Walt, your code, your order number is 2729. You're 2729, Walt, and it'll be ready at 8:30. Hopefully, Laramie or anybody else who's in town or in the chat, if you can remember to text my wife, Crystal, text my wife and tell her to remind me to click the I'm here button. That's worked out pretty well in the past, so let's keep doing that. Michael Balmer gifted $5. Thank you. My prayers to the families. Thank you to Dee Dee Williamson for the $5 gift. I miss the old days when no one knew about mobile order and anything you order was available immediately. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind mobile order. I really don't. But I don't mind being on my phone too much either. I don't like I don't like what it does to standby. That's the only problem I have. I don't like, for the people who don't want to do that. It screws the people who aren't interested in doing mobile order. But I take advantage of it myself. Thanks, Laramie. Thank you very much to 11 Angel 11 for the $20 gift. Thank you for doing this, David. Our pleasure. It's the least we can do. I mean, like I said, I wish there was other things we could do, but you know, this is what is available to us. This is how we can express ourselves. Willie Wire, looking forward to that Hungry Bear food review. I ate everything. Well, no, I take that back. I didn't get the funnel cake. Thank you to Deania Bowers for the $20 gift. Hello, David. I am a cook at an elementary school in Utah. My heart was broke. Your kindness and caring is what this world needs. God bless and many hugs. Like I've always said, you and Liz are the best of us. Well, that's not true. You're pretty great, Deania. I love and respect you guys as well. Dude, you nailed my name. Willie, don't you know? Don't you know that's my superpower, Willie? For those of you who are new to the show, my superpower is that I can pronounce people's names correctly. Superpower confirmed. Adam Olson, will I be out of luck if I can't get to the park in Saturday till 3 p.m.? If there's virtual queue, yes, you're straight out of luck. Well, there will be some standby, but you kind of got to get in line for that, I think. I'm assuming there's standby. Again, maybe Nick can verify that for me, but there was standby before. They weren't the best seats, but there was some. Cameron Cavedo asks, how do you pronounce my last name? I'm going to say Cavedo. Did I not? Hopefully I got that right. Laramie, I can pour the exact amount of ibuprofen I need into my hand on the first try. That's amazing. That is really cool. I don't know how useful that's going to be. You make it on what was that one show, the Ben Stiller one? Oh God, Mystery Men. You would have been great on Mystery Men. Nick has info. You are correct, Cameron says. Well, yeah, that one wasn't too difficult. Is Fantasmic soft opening tonight? I don't think so. No. Deania Bowers Deania Bowers asked, I'm sorry if you already answered this. What happened to Radiator Springs? there was a small little, like, I don't know if the engine fire is the right word. Smoke was coming out of the back of one of the vehicles, so they had to shut the ride down. And it could be a sign of greater problems, I guess. Tim Noel. Is my last name pronounced Noel or Noel? I don't think it's either. I think I'm closer to Noel, but I said Noel myself. Who still uses Periscope? Is it even still software you can download? How do you pronounce Hayashi? Actually, it's both. Okay, well, so I win, right? I still win? No, I don't see Cavito. That's a very Anglo way to say it, Cavito. That's very, but, I mean, Cavedo. I know they don't, when you spell it out, do you put the little accent, whatever, on there? Phil, get the $50. Thank you very much, Phil. Try this last name. Shuttlesworth. Any news on Finding Nemo ride? No, not really. Other than what we posted today, but it's just that there's very likely going to be a new character sitting out there on the rocks in the lagoon. Kim, my last name is Beausoleil. Beausoleil. Is it Beausoleil or Beausoleil? I want to say Beausoleil. Nick, so standby viewing is on a Pirates Bridge by Mansion. Really? Oh, Pirates Bridge, Mansion, or small section set up last minute by Royal Street Veranda. I think I might do a little something for that. I'm gonna do an article on that tonight, I think. Mike Montesano, get the $50. Thank you very much, Mike. Good on you for doing this. I used to play a baseball tournament in Uvalde in high school. Oh my God, how cool. This is just so sad. My heart, cool. That's the wrong word, I'm sorry. That's interesting, I guess, or it gives you a connection. My heart breaks for the families. We have to do something, anything. Enough is enough. I agree. I absolutely agree. No, the Seagulls will be back, Rachel. Did I get any of those wrong? Michael, your last name gets botched all the time. I'll take a crack at it. I'm gonna just say Sove. I think it's just Sove. It's not Brian. It's not Pierre. I mean, it looks like Pierre. So the capital of South Dakota. Is it not Pierre? Mike Montesano, you nailed my last name. Of course I did. Hey, forget about it. Is it really Pierre? Why did they spell it like that then? Why? Mr. Captain M, get the $10. Been watching you for many years and love your show. You have a good heart. Coming from a family of teachers, my heart goes out to the families of this tragedy. Thank you for that, Mr. Captain M, I'm going to guess. Pierre, really? That just makes no sense. They should no idea, right? No idea. Why would they do that? Why? Laura H, get the $5. Hi from the Bay Area. Thanks for doing this and for always having great info in your videos. I amaze my daughter with facts when we visit the parks. There you go. There you go. But okay, so it's French, but then say it like a French person would. Since when is South Dakota French? Jim, get the $5. Thank you. Just supporting the cause. High five, David. High five to you, Jim. DW Plus gifted $28. Thank you very much. Thank you for all you do with your video chats, thoughts, and prayers to all affected by the recent tragedy. And thank you to Jessica DeBusk for the $10 gift. Wasn't going to get a chance to tune in, but saw the title and had to make an appearance to donate. Prayers to all those affected. So heartbreaking. Thank you very much, Jessica, for taking the time. That means a lot. that you weren't going to, but you did. That says a lot about you as a person, so I appreciate that, Jessica. Makel? Have I been saying it wrong this whole time? Because the M-A-I looks like a Mai to me, like a Mai Tai. So it's Makel. Wait, are you... That's fascinating. You let me go all this time saying it like that. It's Dutch? So if I knew it, it's like if you had a Dutch, you know, it's funny. If you had a Dutch last name, Makel, if you had a Dutch last name, I probably would have been more inclined to say it like that. But since you have a Hawaiian or Japanese last name, it made me just say it like I thought that's how they would say Michael. Thank you very much to Haley for the $5 gift. I've been a fan of your channel for so long, and it's so incredible that you're doing this. Thank you so much. As I've said, Haley, it's the least we can do. Kristen Bishop gifted $50. Thank you very much, Kristen. Thank you to you, my favorite YouTuber, for all you're doing tonight and the joy you bring to us every day. Well, and hopefully, this hour will have been a nice, break from doom scrolling Twitter. I mean, this is better than doom scrolling Twitter. I guess I could say that. Wait, fun time. Okay, so if it's not Feifei, then what is it? Fifi? Is it Fifi? Because Fifi should have 2 E's, shouldn't it? Kimberly Moore gifted $8. Thank you very much. She says, thank you for everything you do. The families, thank you as well, Kimberly. Willie Wired can watch a whole stream of David pronouncing names. That's funny. Yeah, I hate doom scrolling Twitter, man. I do it because it's pretty much where I get my headlines. I keep up to date on Twitter, but I hate all. It's so toxic. Twitter is just so toxic. 1.4K. My goodness, you guys. My goodness. What a night. You guys did great. Donna Pendleton gets the $20. Thank you. You are amazing. Always doing good for others. Bless you, David. Prayers and blessings to all the families and the community. You keep us thinking positive and how we can help others. Love the Fresh Baked Muffins. Love you, Donna. Michelle Sterling gets the $55. Thank you. Your joy and kindness always shines. Thank you, Michelle. No, this is just ginger ale. Now you got me. I'm going to go, Greg, I'm going to go Seifert because of the coach. There's a coach out there with the same spelling of the last name, so I'm going to go with Seifert. Seifert sounds wrong. Marty McFly. That's a good one, Marty. Anna Tinsman gifted $20. Thank you. Thanks for all you do, she says. Thank you. Bri gifted $20. On the note of your superpower, my first name sounds more like saying the first part of Brian like twice. Bri, that's what I said. But hey, you got my last. Well, that's what I said. Or did I say Bri? No, I said Bri, I thought. Freak is easy. Dee Dee Williamson gifted $2. Thank you very much. You really should look into Venmo. Okay. Funnily enough, David's always pronounced my last name correctly except tonight. Have I, what did I say tonight? It's not DeBusk? That looks pretty easy. Christine Leonard gifted $20. Thank you very much. Thank you, David. And Joanne Bauer gifted $3. Thank you very much. It is Seifert? I mean, Seifert? Really? I said did I say Bri? Because I said Bri the second time. That's funny. That's interesting. I said it 2 different ways. PSA guy gets the $2 off topic. Top Gun 2 was awesome. You know what? I am hyped. I'm not the biggest fan of Top Gun. I'm a Tom Cruise fan, but I didn't like Top Gun so much because it's such a dude bro kind of movie, and I'm not really a dude bro. But I've heard so many good things about Top Gun 2 that I feel compelled to see it. But I am as crazy and batshit lunatic as Tom Cruise is. Sorry for swearing, but I couldn't think of a better way to put it. I'm still a fan of his. I love his movies in general. Lamoureux? That sounds terrible. I have not lost that loving feeling. Sorry, Kat. Linda Lint, gift of $50. Thank you very much, Linda. Very kind of you. Did I really say Denbusk? Huh. Another, yeah, the Mission Impossible trailer looks amazing also. What's my favorite Tom Cruise movie? I don't know, man. I really like the two Mission Impossibles. The one with Philip Seymour Hoffman, which was great, and then also the one with Henry Cavill. When Henry Cavill cocks his guns, like it's so cool. I don't know why I'm blanking on other Tom Cruise movies, but I've always enjoyed his work. Grumpy Rich gifted $10. Thank you very much. Thanks for everything you do. God bless you and your family. Thank you very much, Grumpy Rich. Minority Report. I do enjoy Minority Report a lot also. Michael wants to know, can I buy Magic Keys again? You can buy the bottom two tiers, but not the top two. World of Worlds is exhausting. I saw World of Worlds in the theaters, Laramie, and I felt so tired and like overrun. And there was, because you know what it is? It's not a very happy ending. I just feel like you've been dragged through the mud for 2 hours, and then you're kind of like, eh. Yeah, I don't feel like. I guess it is a happy ending in a way, but yeah, you know what? I didn't like Risky Business, to be honest. I didn't really like Risky Business because, again, he's kind of a rich frat boy, and that's not really, for whatever reason, I'm not down with that. So I can't get down with Risky Business. Legend, I'll watch Legend, sure. Days of Thunder, sure. Jack Reacher. Jack Reacher is great. I love Jack Reacher. They haven't been able to get a Reacher thing right. Well, the new series on Prime was actually not bad. But I've read, that really upset me because I've read a lot of Jack Reacher novels, and it upset me. The Firm is great. Yes, I love The Firm. But it upset me that they got him so wrong physically. Tom Cruise playing Jack Reacher physically should not be a thing. But he was still really good in it. If you had never read a book, you wouldn't know that Jack Reacher's supposed to be 6'4" and 220 pounds and can beat the crap out of you with a single punch. You know, Jack Reacher is physically imposing. Live, Die, Repeat. Underrated. Yes, love that movie. Thank you to Christopher Quinn for the $50 gift. Thank you very much. Thank you. He says, sorry I'm late. Hey, there's no lates. There's no whatever. You come when you can. No problem. My mom's name is Hoogstraten. It's Dutch. How'd I do? Hoogstraten. I will not see Rock of Ages. I refuse to see Rock of Ages. All right, well, I guess that's it. Is it time? Oh, I see an hour up here, but it's 7:58. Oh, that's right. We started early, huh? Well, that's okay. I can hear my kid back there. It is time to put her to bed. The one where he tried to kill Hitler, that was oh shoot, I forgot the name of that movie. That was pretty good though. Oh man, now I've forgotten that movie. It was the name of the operation. It's Operation something or other, wasn't it? Valkyrie. There you go. Thank you. Okay, I gotta go, guys. Thank you very much for joining us for this hour. I hopefully don't forget 834. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your kindness and for your support of the families in the Uvalde tragedy. I appreciate that. I will post something on Twitter for those of you who are wondering if this is legit. Of course, it's legit. I would not dream of running off with funds promised for a charity. So I'll post a screenshot on Twitter and on Instagram if you care to follow up on that. We did great. So 1,700 tonight. Amazing. You guys are awesome. I love you guys and how supportive you are. I love you guys. And stay strong out there. Stay positive. Be nice to each other, please. Be nice. Be safe. I love you guys. Respect.